Elon Musk's tweets are the new Donald Trump's tweets. Whatever he posts on his new toy Twitter causes the liberal media to completely melt down. The latest example being when he posted that his pronouns are prosecute Fauci.
That came a day after he used his platform to not only mock the LGBTQ community, but also to go after America's most visible public health official, tweeting, "My pronouns are prosecute Fauci." Not funny. Dangerous, though.
Dangerous.
And the latest example of Musk playing his role in the right's attempt to redefine free speech.
You mean restore free speech? Restore free speech.
Which to them, simply put, is whatever conservatives once said.
Actually, free speech is what is protected by the First Amendment. And that still isn't Twitter's policy, probably never will be, because they still have Orwellian anti-hate speech policies. But it certainly has gotten much better. But please, continue complaining, Joy.
They've gone to great lengths in those efforts. And when it comes to social media platforms, as The Atlantic's Adam Serwer writes, to use them for their own political purposes, including propaganda, disinformation, harassment, and message discipline, conservatives had to invent a new constitutional right, a conservative right to post.
Old Joe's black lesbian immigrant affirmative action hire spokeswoman is also very upset about the tweets.
Elon Musk launched a series of attacks on Dr. Anthony Fauci over the weekend, calling for his prosecution. And then he shared some other memes about him and suggested he's lying about the origins of the coronavirus. What's your response? First of all, specifically to the attacks on Dr. Fauci, and second, how is your view of Twitter as a sort of public forum and a forum for yourself and for the president and many other officials here? How are those views evolving?
So look,
evolving. Are you going to quit Twitter? Oh, please do.
So look, we've been very clear about this. These attacks, these personal attacks that we have been seeing are dangerous on Dr. Fauci and other public health professionals as well. They are disgusting and they are divorced from reality. And we will continue to call that out and be very clear about that. Again, these are incredibly dangerous, these personal attacks that we are seeing.
Having an opinion in America today that isn't approved by the liberal media industrial complex is dangerous. You may recall that Senator Rand Paul made a criminal referral to the Department of Justice recommending that Dr. Fauci be indicted for perjury for lying under oath about his knowledge and involvement of certain research at the Wuhan lab that you're not supposed to talk about. There's plenty more to come in this video, but real quick, today is the last day where you can order an Arrest Dr. Fauci shirt from my online store at markdice.com or any of my awesome designs. And be sure to get them in time for Christmas using regular shipping. My t-shirt distributor did ban this shirt at one point, but they reluctantly restored it. However, they are under new ownership now, so I don't know how much longer it will last, so get it while you can. So Elon has been releasing the Twitter files, the internal communications and documents about the decisions that went into banning popular accounts, including President Trump, blocking links to the Hunter Biden laptop story, shadow banning accounts, like preventing the libs of TikTok from being allowed to show up on the trending list. And he has made it clear that perhaps the next Twitter files dump is going to be about the platform's discussions and decisions and communication with the government officials about banning certain topics regarding COVID and the lockdowns and the vaccine. With so much information bombarding us 24/7 from every possible angle, from countless different platforms and formats, it's impossible to even try to keep up, and it's hard not to get swept away in every news cycle regarding the latest controversy or scandal or hot topic. But we can't forget what it was that the government and the big tech platforms did to us during the COVID pandemic. Like the big tech platforms banning people for asking questions or having discussions or posting evidence suggesting that the COVID virus itself may have been man-made and either leaked or purposely released from the Wuhan lab. For over a year into the pandemic, that was a violation of the terms of service under their harmful misinformation policy, which is supposed to protect people from actually spreading like fake cures about different things, not just having questions about where a certain virus originated from. And this is one of the reasons why Elon Musk wants Mr. Fauci to be prosecuted.
I didn't shut down anything. I recommended to the president that we shut the country down.
Yes, you did. And that clip is not taken out of context. Here's the larger clip so you can see that fact for yourself.
Thank you for joining us today, Dr. Fauci. My question for you is, what was the most crucial decision you had to make during the pandemic? And what was the critical thought process that took you through it?
Yeah, the most crucial, it was a decision to make a recommendation to the president. It wasn't my decision that I could implement. And when it became clear that when we had community spread in the country with a few cases of community spread, this was way before there was a major explosion like we saw in the Northeastern corridor driven by New York City metropolitan area. I recommended to the president that we shut the country down.
Oh, so you didn't personally shut the country down, but you told the most powerful person in the world to shut it down for you.
In fact, I think we need to make sure that your listeners understand I didn't shut down anything. But I don't regret saying that the only way we could have really stopped the explosion of infection was by essentially, I want to say shutting down, I mean essentially having the physical separation and the kinds of recommendations that we've made.
You've been a big fan of Cuomo and the shutdown in New York. You've lauded New York for their policy. New York had the highest death rate in the world. How could we possibly be jumping up and down and saying, oh, Governor Cuomo did a great job? He had the worst death rate in the world.
And who could forget Dr. Dr. Fauci's flip-flop on masks?
Right now, people should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask. When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and it might even block a droplet, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is.
But it certainly was a visual symbol of the pandemic and a constant reminder for people to be afraid. Where was Dr. Fauci when he should have been telling people like this band teacher that they don't need to be doing this to their students? You probably saw this clip. It went viral during the pandemic. If you haven't seen it, this is real. A real school. Look at that. That kid's too tall. He can't even fit in his tent. Somebody did this to these poor students and thought they were helping. Speaking of helping, you could help spread some Christmas cheer this year by giving somebody on your list my Arrest Dr. Fauci shirt, an F. Joe Biden shirt, an Ultra MAGA shirt, or any of my awesome designs. Or if you really want to have fun, you could wear a Trump Claus sweatshirt to Christmas dinner. Today is the last day to order anything from my online store, and be sure to get it in time for Christmas using regular shipping. And use the promo code Santa to get the shipping for free. Offer ends today, so hurry up, slackers, and get yourself a Trump Claus sweatshirt, an Ultra MAGA shirt, my classic liberalism find a cure shirt, my new climate change shirt, or any of my awesome designs. All available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below. Enter the promo code Santa at the checkout to get free shipping today only, and check them out.